Good afternoon to all my students who have registered for appearing assistant engineer and junior engineering exams to be conducted by KPSC. My students, today once again I would like to talk about the syllabus which has been mentioned for conducting assistant engineer and the junior engineers exams. In special for the assistant engineer post in the PWD, which is to be conducted by KPSC. I would like to briefly tell about the syllabus. I will briefly tell about the syllabus. So, as per the question paper number 2, it is a technical paper. It is a technical paper. I will just tell you about that. The first the content of the syllabus is roads and bridges. See, roads and bridges. So I am not going to write because everybody is having the syllabus copy with you. But I am going to read the content of the syllabus, then start the syllabus accordingly. So my students, tell me under the roads and bridges, first of the syllabus which is being mentioned for roads will be under the roads, the first chapter or the first unit will be in general, importance of highway development. I repeat now, importance of highway development. Importance of highway development. Highway development. Importance of highway development and highway economics and highway financing. Highway economics and highway financing. So there is also one more topic called as the highway system is also there. I am going to write that also, highway system. Now I am going to start with a brief introduction of this highway development. My students, tell me, I am going to tell you as an expert in the highway engineering. I would like to tell you the importance of the highway development. So as far as syllabus is concerned, how exactly the development of roads in India has started. Means how exactly this development, the importance of the highway development is why the highway development is required. Highway development is required to be known. How exactly it has started. The importance of the development of the highways in India in particular is mainly due to the improvement and the maintenance of the road. So that way, now how exactly it has been started? It has started how exactly the important of the roads. I am telling you, it's just a brief introduction. I would like to tell you, in India, the development of the roads actually started with the JICAR committee and its recommendation. So it has started with the JICAR committee and its recommendation. So then, as you know that there was a committee formed by the British government under the chairmanship of M.R. JICAR, who was a surveyor in the Department of PWD, and under his chairmanship, they have constituted a committee. Called the JICAR committee, and he has been asked to study and the condition of the roads in India, and finally he has been asked to give the recommendation. The recommendation which is very much important for the development of the roads in India or development of the highways in India in particular. Now this man, the JICAR, the M.R. JICAR, who took almost 1 year, then he studied the condition of the road, and he came with the 4 recommendations. The 4 recommendations. The first recommendation was the construction of the road in India. The construction of the road in India is to be considered as a national interest. I repeat once again, the construction and the development of the roads in India is to be considered as a national interest. It is the duty of the central government or the national government to look after the development of the roads or the construction of the road and also the maintenance of the road in India. Maintenance of the road in India. So this is what exactly the first recommendation given by the JICAR. Then the second recommendation, he has given the 4 recommendations as I told you. Then the second recommendation given by the JICAR was then this particular the amount required for the construction and the development of the roads in India is to be done at by collecting the amount by the collecting amount of rupees. That time it was about 7 rupees or 4 rupees for 7 rupees 50 paisa or whatever that, and that amount which is being collected by the road users in terms of the petrol and the diesel users. That time he recommended that the amount of 4 rupees 60 paisa is to be collected from the road user, and that amount is to be exclusively spent for the construction of the roads in India. So this is what exactly the second recommendation. So that particular amount which has been collected by the road user should be exclusively used for the construction of the roads in India. It was his second important recommendation given by JICAR. And the third recommendation, he also proposed to have a technical body. He is proposed to have a technical body which can look and the construction of the road or the design of the road on a technical way. After this particular recommendation, all the roads in India are to be constructed with a technical know-how, understand or not. So that also he recommended. And again the fourth recommendation was, he also proposed for a research organization, a research body. So that particular 4 recommendation which has really helped in the construction of the road or the development of the roads in India. Now you must be wondered, so these particular 4 recommendations given by the JICAR were all approved by the government, and all the recommendations were accepted. So now coming back to the how exactly the acceptance. So after his recommendation, as I told you just now, all his 4 recommendations were accepted by the government, and the government started thinking in that particular way. He told that the construction of the road in India should be on the national basis or the national interest. That has been approved. And second one, he proposed for the collection of the amount from the road user. That also started. And then the third was, he proposed for a technical organization or technical body, and that technical body come into picture. That it is known as Indian Road Congress. It's a technical body. Almost all the specifications, then all the standards for the roads and bridges are mainly due to the Indian Road Congress. So means the third recommendation what was made by him was also accepted. And as you know, he also proposed for a research organization, and that particular research organization was also started by India, that is known as Indian Road Research Organization. So this is the Road Research Organization are also coming to picture. So they also proposed for this fourth, that is the research organization was also started by, means this is what actual development in India has started. So then this mainly this development of the roads in India is mainly due to the JICAR committee and its recommendation. Then coming to the how exactly, after this I would like to brief about this one. Then after this committee, then again the different plans were being formed. The 3 important plan formulas, I tell you again. One is known as a Nagpur Road Plan, and second is known as a Bombay Road Plan, and third is known as a Lucknow Road Plan. So these are the 3 different road development plans come into picture, and they are all 20 years road development plan. So they are all a 20-year road development plan. road development plan. Road development plan. So again, the development of the roads in India is also due to the Nagpur road plan or Bombay road plan or the Lucknow road plan. So these are the plans. Briefly, I would like to tell you, and how the questions are also to be asked. I am going to talk about after this. Then again, the as per the first frontier plan or the Nagpur road plan, this was exactly intended to talk about the development of the roads in India. First, in the Nagpur road plan, the roads are classified into 5 categories. The first is known as the national highway, state highway, major district road, other district road, and the village road. This means, as per the Nagpur road plan, the roads are classified into 5 categories. Then one is known as the national highway, second is known as the state highway, third is known as the major district road, fourth is other district road, and the village road. So they have made they have classified the road into 5 categories. Accordingly, the plan formula which is helpful in the calculating the length of each kind of road such as national highway, state highway, major district road, other district road, and the village road. So that has been formulated, understand or not? Then coming to the then again the Bombay road plan, again in the second Bombay road plan, then again it is also a plan where the development of the road should be again on the technical base, and this particular Bombay road plan is also for that 20 years. In that case, these particular plans, they are given in the first plan, they are given the 5 formulas. In the second Bombay road plan, they are given the 3 formulas. Those 3 formulas based on the area to be covered and the population. The 2 are the criteria being used, and the 3 formulas were helpful in calculating the each length of national highways, state highways, major district road, and other district road. So this way, this has really helped in the construction and the development of the roads in India. Coming back to the third plan is known as the Lucknow road plan. It is also called the 20-year road plan, and this particular plan is also helpful in again there I told you already in the Nagpur road plan, roads were classified into 5 categories, that is such as national highways, state highways, major district road, other district road, and village road. And the Lucknow road, as per the Lucknow road plan, the roads were classified into again the three types. One is on the primary roads, secondary roads, and the tertiary roads. There again, they have also given a simple empirical formula to calculate the actual length of primary roads, calculate the length of secondary roads, and the tertiary roads. So this is what exactly the development of the roads in India has started. So now, after this, this particular thing syllabus, as far as syllabus, based on this importance of highway development, then the questions are going to come. I am not going to talk about the highway economics today. So mostly I am going to talk much about highway development of this importance of the highway development, which is a part of the syllabus. And most of the questions are from this particular portion. How exactly the questions are going to come, I am going to talk about that. Understand or not? Then there is a, before I start the highway questions, how they are being asked, then I would like to say that here the questions, how exactly the questions are going to come from the first unit or the first chapter of your technical paper, which we call it as roads and the bridges. Now coming back to this one, how exactly the questions are going to be asked. So I am going to give a brief how exactly questions are to be asked and how you should able to pick the right answer. How you should able to pick the right answer. So look at things. I am going to start with this one. Just look at things. Now I am going to start the questions. How exactly these questions are to be asked. Okay. Now I am going to start with how exactly these questions are to be there. Now first question is selection of the routes. I am going to the selection of the routes of highways depends upon. The question for you will be the selection of the routes of highways depends upon. There are four options are given. I would like to read the options. First I will read the question first. Try to understand the question. Selection of the routes of highways depends upon. So again 4 options. The first option is feasibility of attaining the ruling gradient. The second option is avoidance of cutting hard rocks. Then third is minimum number of bridges. The fourth answer is all of the above. Understand or not? Here my boys, the right answer is all of the above. Understand or not? I will tell you what are the all of the above. Means the answer is selection of the route of highways depend upon feasibility of attaining the ruling gradient. Then avoidance of cutting hard rock. Then a minimum number of bridges should be there as it is to be economical. And all these 3 points are necessarily is the selection of the routes for highways. Then second question I would like to tell you. Second question is pick up the incorrect statement. Right now, pick up the incorrect statement from the following. So there are 4 statements have been given. Which is the wrong statement or the incorrect statement? I would like to tell you again. Read the sentences. Look at things very rightly. Think what he is telling is pick up the incorrect statement. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. There are 4 statements are there. Among the 4, which is the incorrect or the wrong statement? We can say that. I read about the 4 sentences. First of all, highways are always constructed in a straight line. First one. Then second statement is highway may be provided with a horizontal curve. And the third is highway may be provided with vertical curve. And the fourth one is highway may be provided with both horizontal as well as the vertical curves. My students, among this one, what is the wrong statement here is, number 1 I am telling you, that is highways are always constructed in a straight line. You must have seen this very right thing that I tell you. Highways cannot be straight because it consisting of so many curves and all. Understand or not? Any road or highway cannot be straight at all. Cut or not? It should have so many curves. It may be horizontal curve or it may be vertical curve. Therefore, the first statement is a wrong statement. That is what exactly incorrect sentence is. Incorrect statement is highways are always constructed in a straight line. Wrong is the incorrect sentence. Understand? Incorrect sentence. Okay. Now incorrect statement I mean. Okay. Coming to the next question, I would like to read the question now. If you have to choose between an alignment of a highway through cutting embankment, the payment at ground level itself and a tunnel, the best choice is. Understand? I repeat the question once again. If you have to choose between an alignment is what? It is the cross section of the center line. Understand or not? So what is asking? If you have to choose between an alignment of highway through cutting embankment, then pavement at ground level itself and a tunnel, the best choice is. Which is the best choice? There are 4 options are there. Road near to the ground level. Second option is embankment level. And the third is cutting. The roads in cutting. Then the fourth one is a tunnel. Understand? The right answer is, as far as the road which we have to fulfill all the condition is, road should be in embankment. The road should be in embankment. I will show you the roads in embankment. The small sketch of that. This is the roads in embankment. This is the roads in embankment. Your road is exactly here. Understand or not? So this is the roads in embankment with a slope of 1:2 or whatever that. So this is the roads in embankment. So this is the best choice for construction of the road. This is the best choice for the construction of the road. Best choice for the construction of the road for any particular road. It may be highway or for any type of road. The right answer I have told you again. The choice, if you have got a choice to choose a highway in a cutting or a embankment or a through a tunnel or any particular option, the best choice is road is to be constructed in embankment. That is the best choice. Okay, my boys. Next question. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Again, sorry, I am going to take my word. Which of the following sentence is correct? Which of the following sentence is correct? Okay. Now, according to the principles of the road alignment. Now, try to understand the things. Now, he is asking which sentence, which statement which is given below is a correct statement. It is not a correct statement. Then, according to the correct sentence as per the road alignment is concerned, with the principle of road alignment. I read the options, my student. The first option is it should be straight, means the road should be straight. The second option is its gradient should be easy, and the third is it should aim avoiding a deep cutting and that is fillings. Okay, and last answer is all the above. See, look here, the correct answer is all the points which have been mentioned above. I repeat the question also answer. Look here, which of the following statement is correct or correct statement? Look here, that is 1, it should be straight, correct statement. Then its gradient should be easy, it's also correct. Then you should aim avoiding deep cutting and things. Means the answer for this is all the statement above. Understand, all the 3 statements which has been given are correct. Means the road should be straight, road should have easy gradient, and it should avoid a deep cutting and things. All these 3 statements are correct. Understand? That's why the correct answer is all of the above statements. That's what it is. And next question I am going to read, my boys. The points controlling the alignment. The points controlling the alignment of a highway are known as. Look at things. The points controlling the alignment of highways are known as. Understand or not? So those who have studied the things, there are so many points. One is known as, you have read it, you must have read. One is known as the obligatory points. Okay. The second is they are the point, they are the factors which control the highway alignment. I list it. One is known as the obligatory point, second is the geometric design, and third is the economy, and the fourth is the particular miscellaneous points, whatever that. The correct answer is obligatory points. I repeat the question with the answer. Look here. The points controlling the alignment of highways are known as obligatory points. I repeat now, it is the obligatory points. Obligatory points. So now not necessarily tell obligatory points are 2 again. Why obligatory points? If you ask me, then the obligatory points are the point through which alignment should pass, point through which alignment should not pass. They are the points. Understand or not? Our highway or the center line or the alignment of the road or highway should be always controlled by a obligatory points. That is, point through which alignment should pass and the point through which alignment should not point. So in the other way, those factors or those particular points which control the highway alignment. I repeat, which control the highway alignment or the obligatory points. Understand or not? The right answer is obligatory. Again, answer wrong, and the remaining answers also I am going to tell you. The first answer is alignment point, second is known as the obligatory point, which is right answer, and third is the traffic point, and the fourth is none of the above. That means the correct answer is obligatory point. I repeat the question with answers once again, boys. The points controlling the alignment of the highway are known as obligatory points. Look at the points controlling the alignment of the highways are known as obligatory points. Okay. Next question. I move on to the next question. The portion of the road, repeat now, the portion of the road surface which is used by the vehicular traffic is known as. You can understand what is the meaning of sentence. That particular portion of the road or a highway which is used by the vehicular traffic, means on which the vehicles are moving. Which part? That is what part of the highway which is to be used by the vehicular traffic or vehicles, whatever that, vehicular traffic. 4 options are there. I tell you, my boys. One option is carriageway, second is shoulder, third is expressway, fourth is all of the above. My boys, the portion of the road surface which is used by the vehicular traffic is known as a carriageway. Is known as a carriageway. So this carriageway is that way on which the vehicles are moving. They are not moving on the shoulder, they are not moving on the footpath, they are not moving on the expressway, or they are all the vehicles, all the different types of vehicles. It will be 2-wheeler, 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler, whatever that. All the vehicles will have to be moved on the carriageway only. So mean the portion of the road which is used by the vehicular traffic or the vehicles is known as the carriageway. Is known as the carriageway. Carriageway is that portion of the road which is used by the vehicles for the movement, vehicular traffic or the vehicles for their movement. So the next. Now next question, my boys, the portion of the road surface which is used normally by high speed vehicle traffic. I repeat once again. So that portion of the road, what is that particular type of the road? Again, instead of calling it a portion of the road, what type of the road it is exactly? The type of the road surface which is used normally by high speed vehicles. High speed vehicle is known as, understand or not? Means it is understood, I tell you, that road or that highway or that particular road where the speed of the vehicle will be much more higher, understand or not? Among all the roads, among all the categories of the road, the highest traffic, highest speed, I repeat, the highest speed which we can move on that particular road is expressway, understand or not? So expressway is the top category road where you can go at a design speed of 100 km/h. Then national highway, the 80 km/h. State highway 65 km/h, major district road 55 km/h, then other district road it is 40 km/h, and the last category village road or the rural road, the speed will be 30 km/h. These are the different type of the roads where the speeds, the design speed which is to be mentioned by the Indian Road Congress. As per the Indian Road Congress, the different roads will have the different speed, designated speed or the design speed. I repeated already that the expressway will be having a speed of 100 km/h, then national highway will be having the speed of 80 km/h, then the state highway will be having the speed of 65 km/h, then the major district road is having the speed of 55 km/h, other district road is having the 40 km/h, and the last category rural roads or the village road will be having the speed of 30 km/h. So now your answer for this question is in the examination. If they ask in any particular manner, you should be able to answer. You should know all these things. So tomorrow the question may come, what should be the speed on the national highway? What should be the designated speed on the national highway? If the question comes, then you should write it is 80 km/h. Now as he is asking for what is the type of the road where the speed, the high speed can be maintained, very high speed. That is only possible in expressway. That is only possible in expressway. So my boys, I am going to tell you again the question, again repeat it now, again the same question. The portion of the road surface which is used normally by a high speed vehicle is known as expressway. Option also I am going to tell you, the correct answer is expressway. Options also you should know, expressway, highway, carriageway and the right of way. The correct answer is expressway. Expressway is that type of road where highest speed, I can write it now, I can just tell you, highest speed can be maintained. So expressways are those roads where the higher designated speed, that is a minimum speed of 100 km is possible only in the expressway. Understand or not? That is what exactly your question. So next question, I move on to the next question. A portion of the traffic way that is used by the pedestrians only, I tell you. So that particular portion of the road which is used by the pedestrians, correct or not? Walkers, pedestrians. So that again the four questions are there. They are called as again four options. I repeat. First of all, I read the question first. A portion of the traffic way that is used by the pedestrians. You can say that zebra crossing is also a pedestrian. Understand or not? Again, the shoulders and the footpath is also a pedestrian way. Correct now? So now again, the question I read, a portion of the traffic way that is used by the pedestrians only. Correct or not? The four answers are there. First answer is the footpath, second answer is the sidewalk, third is one of the footway, and the fourth one is all of the above. All of the above means all are correct. Understand? The correct answer is all of the above. How all of the above means, I repeat now question. A portion of the traffic way that is used by the pedestrians only is called a footpath, is also called as a sidewalk, is also called as a footway, is also called as a footway. Means, I repeat once again, that particular pedestrian's path, pedestrian's way, the portion of that road which is used by the pedestrians, is known as, is also known as a footpath, it is also known as a sidewalk, it is also known as a footway, and all these three answers are the correct or not. All these, whatever the portion of the road which is used by the pedestrians is also called as the sidewalk, is also called as footway or footpath, and also is called as the sidewalk also. As I move on to next question, my boys. Okay, the highest point on a carriageway, it's known as, I don't know, the highest point on the carriageway. I will just show you the carriageway, my boys. I will show you the carriageway. The highest point on the carriageway is known as. See, look at the carriageway I have drawn. So your carriageway looks like that. So this is what exactly your carriageway is look like that. So this is what a carriageway. Understand or not? So this is what exactly the carriageway. What is asking? What the highest point on a carriageway? So he is asking about this. This highest point of the carriageway is known as. Okay. What is the what name is given to the highest point of the carriageway? The answers are look here. One is a crown, second is known as a camber, and third is known as a super elevation, fourth is known as a gradient. So my boys, the correct answer is a crown. This is known as a crown. This is known as, means the crown is the highest point on the carriageway. I repeat, the crown is the highest point on the carriageway. It is the highest point on the carriageway. The other answers are also there. Camber is also there. Super elevation is there. Gradient is there. All are the wrong answer. The correct answer is the highest point on a carriageway is known as a crown. The highest point of the carriageway is known as. If you look at the highest point, no, this is one of the highest point of the carriageway. Okay. Next answer. Okay. Next question. I'm sorry. According order in ascending order, I repeat again, ascending order according to width. Understand? Ascending order. Understand? Ascending means you will be moving from small to the bigger one. Understand or not? Ascending order according to width is, look at, according to things, there are four answers are there. Right of way, formation width, carriageway. Look at, you have to the answer is in a ascending order. You should also move from the smaller lower height to the bigger height. Ascending. Descending means coming from the top to the down. So now ascending order according to the width of the portion. Which width? Cut or not? Which width will be bigger? I am telling you again. The right of way, formation width, carriageway. Next, formation width, carriageway, right of way. The third one is right of way, carriageway, formation width. The right answer is, my boys, it's a carriageway, formation width, and right of way. Understand or not? It is a carriageway, formation width, okay, and right of way is the right answer. Understand or not? So look here, if you have the things one, this what I already shown you this one question. So this what exactly? So this what exactly the carriageway. So then right of way will be still bigger. Understand or not? Two shoulders together, it is a right of way. Understand or not? So look at first the carriageway, the portion of the road where it is meant for the vehicular traffic. Next the formation width, means including the two footpaths. Then next is the right of way, it means the bottom portion where exactly your the embankment width starts. Understand or not? So that way it is correct answer. Okay na? Next question. The portion of the road between outer edge of the carriage and drains in the case of cutting. Understand or not? So is known as, right? The question is very particular asked. The portion of the roadway between the outer edge of the carriageway and a drain in case of a cutting. Understand or not? So look here. This is what exactly I am going to tell you. So he is asking this portion. Understand or not? So this is what exactly he is asking. So that portion of the road between the end of the carriageway and the drain, that are not drain or end. This is known as what? He is asking that question. Mean that portion of the road between the outer edge of the road and the drains of the drains. This is what exactly the drains. So what this portion is known as? This portion, the four answers are there. It is known as the curve, it is known as the shoulder, it is known as the formation width, and it is known as the right of way. The right answer is the shoulder. This is the shoulder. So and I am not very much excited to say. Immediately after the carriageway, both side of course, the shoulder will be there. That are not. That shoulder is that portion of the road immediately after the outer edge on the both side. That particular portion of the road immediately after the outer edge of the carriageway is known as the shoulder. The right answer is shoulder. Understand or not? I told you the shoulder is the right answer. Again, the four options are: it is a curve is the answer. Curve is also given. Formation width is given. Right of way is also given. The correct answer is a shoulder. Okay. Next question. As per IRC, you know that I already told you, a technical body, Indian Road Congress. As per Indian Road Congress, the carriageway width for a two-lane traffic, correct or not? Very important. What should be the width of the carriageway for a two-lane traffic? Width is asking in meters. So the options are: first option is 7.5 meter, second answer is 10 meter. Third answer is 12.5 meter and the fourth answer is 15 meter. My boys and girls, suppose the right answer, the correct answer is 7.5 meter. Understand or not? It is necessary to tell the single lane road is having 3.75 meter and the width of the two lane road is 7.5 meter. Understand or not? As per the Indian Road Congress specification, that one, the width of that carriageway, the width of the two lane traffic is 7.5 meter. And options are 7.5 is also there, 10 meter is there, 12.5 meter is there, and also 15 meter is there. The correct answer is 7.5 meter. It is the width of the two lane road. The width of the two lane road is 7.5 meters. Okay. Next. I come to the next question. Okay. Try to understand the question first, then answer. Understand or not? Okay. Question next. The minimum load width required for national and the state highways in a built-up area. Are, understand? Try to understand the question. The minimum land width. I repeat now. The minimum land width of the land. The minimum land width required for national and the state highway in a built-up area. There are four things are there. What should be the minimum land width of that particular road in a built-up area is the question. Understand? Four options. You have to tell the width of that particular minimum land width. There are four options are there. First option is 30.5, second is known as the 24.4, and third is 15.5, and the next is 46 meter. Understood or not? So the right answer, my boys, 24.4 is the meter. 24.4 meter is the right answer. So I tell you, the minimum land width required for a national and the state highway in a built-up area. I repeat, the minimum land width required for a national and a state highway in a built-up area is 24.4 meter. Is 24.4 meter. Other options also I told already. I repeat if you want. So first option is 30.5, second option is 24.4, and third is 15.5 meter, and the last one is 46 meter. The right answer is 24.4 meter. I repeat the question with answer. The minimum land width required for national and the state highway in a built-up area should be 24.4 meter. Should be 24.4 meter. That's a clear thing. Next question. I am move on to the next question. The minimum width of the pavement, road pavement, pavement Pavement is, what is pavement exactly? It is a hard paved surface. I repeat, the pavement, highway pavement or a road pavement or anything, it is a hard paved surface which is meant for movement of the vehicle, understand or not? Which is exclusive carriageway, understand or not? It is hard paved surface which is meant for the movement of the vehicular traffic. Now, what the question is that the minimum width of the pavement of a national highway, what should the width of the road or width of the pavement for a national highway? How much it should be? There are 4 answers are there. The minimum, he is asking minimum question, minimum width. So, first option is 4.7 meter, second option is 5.7 meter, and next is 6.7 meter, and last is 7.7. Understand or not? The right answer is 5.7 meter. Minimum, I am telling you, it is a minimum. I repeat, the minimum width of the pavement of a national highway should be 5.7 meter. Answer is 5.7 meter. Repeat the question again and the answers also. The minimum width of a pavement of a national highway should be 5.7 meter. Should be 5.7 meter. Next, I move on to the next question. Roadway width for a national highways. Roadway width for a national highways and state highways. 2-lane road. Understand? Both national highway and also the state highway having the 2-lane road. National highway is also 2-lane. State highway is also 2-lane. So, what should be the width of the 2-lane road of state highway? What should be the width of the 2-lane of national highway? So, what he said is how much? So, then the 2-lane, again the 4 answers there. The questions I am going to read once again. Roadway width for a national highways and the state highways should be or is how much? So, answers are 4 again. I am going to read. First is 12 meter, second is 9 meter, third is 9.5 meter, and the last one is 15 meter. The right answer is 12 meter. I tell again, the 12 meter is the right answer. I repeat, the question is answer. The roadway width for a national highway and the state highways having the 2-lane road or 2-lane traffic is 12 meter. I repeat once again, the minimum width, roadway width, I don't want to say the minimum at all. The roadway width for a national highway and the state highway having the 2-lane traffic is how much? 12 meters. Next, I move on to the next question. The full width of a land. I repeat, the full width of the land acquired before finalizing the highway alignment is known as, look here. So, you may be constructing only a carriageway on the top, but to construct that carriageway width of 7.5 meter or 12 meter or whatever that, depending upon the length, what should be the total land to be acquired? What should be the total land to be acquired? The question you write to read the full width of the land acquired before finalizing the alignment. The full width of the land acquired before finalizing the highway alignment. The total land is again is known as what it is called. There are 4 options are there. One is width of the formation, second is right of the way, third is the carriageway, and the last one is the roadway. Understand or not? The right answer is right of way. I repeat now, the right of way is the total width. I tell you again, it is the total width of the land to be occupied. Understand or not? It includes the 2-lane road in one traffic, 2 in one direction, 2 in other direction, width of the road, shoulders, then again after that, then the building line, control line, statutory line, all these lines are there. All together, the width of that carriageway, including all these features is called as a right of way. Answer I am going to tell you which question. The full width of the land acquired before finalizing the highway alignment is known as a right of way. The correct answer is right of way. Next, I move to the next question. According to Indian Road Congress, that is according to IRC, the width of the carriageway, very important. According to IRC, the width of the carriageway is how much? Very, very careful, I am telling you. Width of the carriageway as per the Indian Road Congress. I tell you again. There are four options are there. One is 3.75 meter for a single lane road. Just now I told. You just think about that. 7 meter for a 2-lane road without raised curbs. Third is 7.5 meter for a 2-lane road with a raised curbs. Then last option is all the above. Understand? Now my boys, the answer is all of the above. I repeat why so. Though as per the Indian Road Congress, the width of the carriageway is, look at right answer. One. You should be 3.75 meter for a single lane road. You should be 7 meter for a 2-lane road with a raised curb, and it is also 7.5 meter for a 2-lane road with a raised curbs. That is previous one was without curbs, and second is the next one is with raised curbs. Means according to Indian Road Congress, the width of the carriageway is first is 3.75 meter for a single lane road. True. Then 7 meter for a 2-lane road without raised curb. Then third is 7.5 meter 2 lanes, 7.5 meter for 2 lanes with a raised curb. That answer is all of the above. Answer is all the 3 categories are correct. Next, I move on to the next question. The minimum clearance, very important. The minimum clearance between the 2-lane road, minimum two lanes of a traffic. So minimum, I tell you, because one will be in one direction, the two-way traffic, one will be in one direction, another will be on, in between that the clearance is being provided. I think I will repeat it here. So this is one road and this is another road, understand or not? He is asking about this. What should be the minimum? This road is going this direction and this road is going in this direction. Got it or not? This road is going in this direction, this road is going in this direction. He is asking what should be the minimum clearance. So what should be the minimum clearance between these particular road? So that should be how much? The minimum clearance between the 2 lanes, understand or not? So means one lane to the other lane. It is 4 options are there. First option is 1.06 meter, second option is 0.6 meter, third is 1.50 meter, and the fourth is 0.75 meter. The right answer is 1.06 meter. So this clearance is 1.06 meter. The minimum clearance between the 2 lanes, 2 different lanes going in the different direction is known as the clearance, which should be minimum of 1.06 meters. Okay. Next, I move on to the next question. The width of the right of way, is influenced by that right of way. Just now I told you that right of way, all the full width of the land acquired, correct or not? What is right of way? The full width of the land acquired before finalizing the alignment. That is right of way. Now question what is asking? The width of the right way, that width of the right way is influenced by what? Influenced by the factors. Again, four options: formation width, shoulders width, then classification of the road, and all of the above. Understand or not? The right answer is all of the above. I repeat the answer now question. The width of the right way is highly influenced by, is also influenced by formation width, is also influenced by shoulder, is also influenced by the classification of the road. Understand or not? It's the national highway classification, as I told just now. There are 5 classifications. One is known as the national highway, state highway, major district road, other district road, village road, and also that is 5 roads. National highway, state highway, major district road, other district road, and the village roads. Okay. We move on to the next question. The width of the road pavements, I repeat, the width of the road pavements depend upon the width of that particular width of the road pavement. I just now told you, your 3.75, 7 meter, 7.5 meter, or 12 meter, they are all width of the road, width of the carriageway, or width of the pavement. So now a question, what is asking the question? The width of the road pavement depends upon 4 categories. Understand or not? Again, 4 options are there. One is known as the first category. The width of the road pavement depends upon 4. One is width of the traffic lane. Second is number of traffic lanes actually. Third is width of the median strip. Then all of the above. Understand or not? The correct answer is all of the above. I repeat answer. The width of the road pavement or the carriageway bed depend upon, it is also depend upon the width of the traffic lane, it is depend upon the number of traffic lane, it is also depend upon width of the median strip. Median strip is this. See, if I do it like that, it will become a median strip. Understand or not? So this is what exactly a median strip MS. Got my point? Okay. Next question. I go to the. I repeat. I think you understood. Try to understand the concept. Understand or not? So again, these geometrical features, wherever the next chapter is going to come in the syllabus of yours, there I am going to give a hint how exactly the geometric design questions are being asked and how you are going to answer for that. Okay. So now we are in the development of the roads or importance of the road. All these questions are going to come from from this only. I think according to me there are about 15 to 20 questions are going to come out. So you should know how to take the correct answer, right answer. You should have the things. That's why I am explaining why this is the correct answer. My question is why this is the correct answer. Why not the other option is not the right answer or the correct answer. So you should know the concept. So try to understand, try to follow my lecture and understand the concept of the highways. Okay, move on to things. Okay, you can follow my video, and afterwards I am going to give my phone number. Wherever you are not understood, please. It is to all the viewers. I am going to tell you all the viewers who are following my video or following my online lecture. You should always take my number. Then try to pose the question. If you not understood any part of the question, any part of the questions which I asked, which any part of the answer also, if you have understood, I will make it clear immediately. All this, I am very expert in the highways and all, not necessary to tell, as having about 36 years of teaching experience. My masters in highway engineering from the NIT, National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. So I am very expert as having 36 years of teaching experience. I am a professor working there. No doubt, I don't want to give my biodata here. What my intention is, I am giving my phone number. Any answers, any particular solution. If you are not getting it, if you have got any doubt about any solution at all, you can pose me. You can talk to me by phone. Understand or not? So this part of this portion is not understood. Can you explain? I will explain it. Give the solution for that. Okay. So I will go for the next question. I will go for the next question. Of course, today I think with another 2 or 3 questions I am going to end up. Okay. Now my next question. Please try to understand. Width of the vehicles affect the width of what? So the width of that particular, any width of the vehicle, which will affect what? Any width of the vehicle. It may be a truck or a bus or a car or anything. The width of that vehicle, how it is going to affect? It is going to affect what is the question. So width of the vehicle affects the width of what? Width of a lane, width of a shoulder, width of the parking space, and all of the above. Right answer is all of the above. I repeat, the width of the vehicle will definitely affect the width of what? Width of the lane, width of the shoulder, width of the parking spaces. Understand or not? So mean width of the vehicle of any particular road, whatever that, it will directly affects what? It affects the width of the lane, width of the lanes, width of the shoulders, width of the parking space also. So that's what exactly meaning of it. The right answer is all the above. I repeat question's answer. The width of the vehicle affects the width of the lane also, width of the shoulder also, width of the parking space also. Okay. Next question. The width of the formation of the road means. What is the width of the formation? Width of the formation means. It means what is that? It should be means is it a width of the carriageway, or is it a width of the pavement and the shoulder, or is it a width of the embankment at the ground level, or the last one, a embankment at the top level? As I see, what the width of the road means, what this I am going to tell you. So this is what he is asking. So this is the width of the, what is the question? Look at, try to understand the question. So question is, the width of the formation of a road means, the width of the formation of the road means this portion, the total portion. This is what exactly the portion, including embankment all together. So this is the total width of the embankment. Understand or not? So width of the road means it is what exactly question? The width of that particular. I repeat the question. The width of the formation of a road means, the width of the formation of a road means it is width of embankment at the top level. It is the width of the embankment at the top level. I repeat now, width of the embankment at the top level. Width of the embankment at the top level. Next question. I am going to just tell you. Shoulders for high traffic volume roads should be those shoulders which are for the high traffic road should be. Understand what are these things? First answer, be stable throughout the year. Then support and protect the end of the carriageway. Not allow entrance of the water not allow entrance of the water to subgrade. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. Look here, I read the answers in this fashion. Shoulders for high traffic volume road should be, again, you should be stable throughout the year, and you should support and protect the ends of the carriageway, and you should not allow entrance of the water into the subgrade. All these three answers are the right answer for the shoulders for a high traffic volume road. Okay, next question, I repeat. The width of the shoulder provided in a roadside. Now he is asking what should be the width of the shoulder and roadside shoulder. The width of the shoulder provided on the roadside varies between, so it ranges between or varies between 1.2 to 1.2 and answer you have to pick it up. The width of the shoulder provided on a roadside varies between 1.2 meter and answer are 4. 1.2 and 2.5. 1.2 and 1.8, 1.2 and 6 meter, and the last answer is 1.2 and 0.6 meter. My students, tell me the width of the shoulder provided on a roadside ranges between or varies in between 1.2 meter to 1.8 meter. It ranges from 1.2 meter to 1.8 meter. The right answer is 1.8. The answer, question with answer, the width of the shoulder provided on the roadside varies in between 1.2 meter and 1.8. 1.8 is the correct answer. Understand or not? Next question, we will go for the next question. Parking lanes are provided. Parking lane, you can see the hole where vehicles are being parked. The parking lanes are provided on where they are being provided. Where you find the parking lane or parking base. So there are 4 options. Parking lanes are provided on urban road, national highways, major district road and the state highway. The right answer is the parking lanes are provided on the urban road, city roads. The parking lanes are provided on the city roads, urban roads, where the vehicles can be parked. Understand or not? So right answer is parking lanes are provided on urban road. Again, options are there. National highway is also there. Major district road is there. State highway. They are not the correct answer. The right answer or the correct answer is urban roads. Repeat with questions. Parking lanes are provided on urban roads. Urban road is the right answer. Next question. Last. Next. One of the natural factors influencing the camber. Correct or not? Influencing the camber. I tell you again. I repeat the definition of the camber. Camber is a cross slope. Camber is a cross slope. I repeat now. Here I have shown you. Actually, I am going to show you once again. This is a camber. So look here. This is a camber. Okay. This is a camber. This is a crown. As I told you just now. This is a camber. This is a cross slope provided. Correct or not? In the direction. From the center to the left and the right side of things. Your road looks like that exactly. Which is the top portion of the camber is known as the crown, and this is the camber. So this cross slope is being provided in the road for what purpose? To drain off the rainwater. During the rainfall, if the road surface is flat, then there is a chance of accumulation of water, and that water which has been accumulated may penetrate into the pavement surface. So that particular camber, he is asking, what is the question I am telling you? One of the natural factor influencing the camber. What is the factor? Why it is being provided? So again, the answers are, okay, one, type of the material used for the bearing course, then topography of the area, then nature of the subsoil met with, and the last one is amount of the rainfall. I told you just now, the camber, which is one of the natural factor. What is the major factor in providing the camber? Just now I told it is a cross slope providing the drain of the rainwater. the answer is the amount of the rainfall. Understand or not? The last answer is rainfall. To drain off the rainwater during monsoon or during rainy season, these chambers are provided. These chambers are nothing but a cross slope provided in the pavement surface. Okay. Next, last one. I think one more question I would like to tell and end up. The primary object of providing the chamber. Again, one more answer. One more question on that. The primary object of providing the chamber is. Understand or not? What is the thing? 4 answer there. Easy drainage. Then improved appearance. Easy separation of up and down traffic. Last is easy of overtaking. You should tell me now which is the right. Just now I told the answer for the previous question only. I cleared it. The primary object of providing the chamber is for a easy drainage. Easy draining of the rainwater. The first right answer is easy drainage is the right answer. Okay. Last question. I don't know. Chamber depends upon, or this cross slope which is provided on the road. It depends upon what? Again, 4 options are there. Smoothness of the base coat, then permeability of the subgrade, amount of the rainfall. Look at things. Your question again repeated. Again answer is also same. Your chamber depends upon the amount of the rainfall. Higher the amount of the rainfall, higher is the intensity of the rainfall or the amount of the rainfall in a particular area, the steepness of the chamber is being provided, so that that particular rainwater should drain off clearly. So repeat out, the chamber depends upon the amount of rainfall. Right answer. Okay. This is what exactly the question exactly is. Now again one more question I would like to last question, maybe preferably a last question is there. Okay, just go to I'm going to consolidate part effect. So today I would like to clear some of the basic asked in the examination of assistant engineer and the junior engineer. Some of the basic questions. So as far as the first unit is concerned, I have covered a lot of questions, how exactly the questions are to be asked and how you are going to choose the right answer. I repeat once again, how the questions are being asked on the unit number of the technical paper under the roads and bridges, how the questions are going to come, and I given you a hint. And also a concept of those particular parameters, how the right answer is to be ticked. The right answer is to be ticked by giving each and every question explanation. I have not simply told the answer directly, and I have given a relevant solution for the relevant solution for those particular answer. My boys, with this today I am going to close the topic, and again you will find more number of videos in the coming classes. This is only I think it may be a third video, but whereas the first 2 videos also I am going to update it if you want, those are there, but this is what exactly those particular questions which are likely to be asked in the examination in the technical paper under the subject called as roads and highways or roads and bridges. So these are the questions. So there are in coming classes, in coming videos, I am going to come out with more number of technical questions on the different topics. It may be highway engineering, it may be environmental engineering, it may be bridge engineering, or it may be pavement metals and all. So with this I am going to stop my lecture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sunil, ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸುನಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್. ಏಟ ಬಾಯ ನೋಡಿ 1 hour ಆಗಿರೋ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿ.